going on? We good? We good? Yes, looks like it. Let's do it. What's going on, party people? Lace Bree here. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your weekend so far, because as you can see, we're getting down on this side. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, if this is your first time here, welcome. It's definitely a pleasure having you in. What I do here, I talk about spirituality, but most importantly, I am a spiritual healer. I help you heal your emotional wounds. Pretty much unlocking your energy and, helping you to align yourself with your true self. That's what we do here. We're giving sights to the blinds. Okay, so now with that being said, we're going to break some bread today. You know what I'm saying? This is a holy communion. Eat your meal, get you a plate, because we're going to talk some shit, right? Now, if you're coming back, hold up. I'm pretty excited. I'm a little too excited right now. But if you're coming back, welcome back. You already know what we do. Stop playing around. You know what I'm saying? You should be showing up with your plate. Like, as soon as you see this, oh, man, let me get something to eat. So, now with that being said, let's get right into it. So, but most importantly, when you understand life is like a big meal, man. You know what I'm saying? So we are all like, or if you don't want to look at it as a meal, like, as this ocean that we're getting our, energy from. You know what I'm saying? And in so many ways, that's what we're talking about, breaking bread. We understand that a man does not live off of bread alone. Because there's other aspect of us that we have to nourish, like our beauty inside of us. Our self-consciousness here, our ecstasy, our passion, our, like that vibe. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it gives you, I don't know, I love it. I love that ecstasy, baby, that I get out of life. Do you see what I'm saying? As you elevating, as you embracing life itself, you reflect that. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. How to become beautiful, baby. Oh, we're going to make you look good out here. How I'm looking. Am I lying? Shit, we're in for one. We're in for one. We're in for one. So, beauty. To be beautiful, you got to have beauty, right? So the whole thing here is, how do you become beautiful? Do you see what I'm saying? But it's also important to understand beauty, because a lot of times when in our culture we talk about beauty, we often referring to the aesthetic part of it. The outside, the makeup, the jeans, like, more like looks. I mean, to make a long story short, right? However, beauty goes beyond that. There's a certain, spirit that, or energy that somebody has, someone who's charismatic. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things, that that defines beauty. So just to look at the aesthetic part of it, I think it's a limited way of looking at it. Because then you'll get to see, like, someone's personality is also their beauty. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay, we gotta relax. We gotta relax. So now, but also too, as a spiritual healer, by you becoming beautiful, you gotta be healed. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be healed is to be 100%, meaning to be in your element. That's what that is. And for you to do that, to attain that state of mind, that's when you have to navigate through your emotions. And that's where I help you with. Your emotions, your intellectual pattern, your thoughts. Those are the things that we are operated by, that we have to become the master of them. Because if not, they become the master of us. A lot of people are being embodied by their shadow. That's when, if there's anything, the person could, suddenly explode. That's their shadow coming out. You see what I'm saying? When you say someone got triggered, that part of them releasing whatever that is your shadow. So I'm saying all of that to say, again, how not only that spirituality is what we're breathing. We walking day to day. That's what the fuck the shit is. It's you understanding how you operate, and then you become the master of those aspects of you. But for you to do that, you got to go in the darkness, meaning the part that you don't see. That's not visible. Just like you can't touch your emotions. Do you see what I'm saying? And by you getting into that side of you, that's what they call in the occult. You're getting into your dark side. And in the dark now, as you go through it, putting shit back in order or understanding them, releasing some bullshit, you're getting the light out of it. So out of the darkness comes the light. That's what this shit is referring about. Another way of looking at it, it's like, let's just say you didn't understand something. Then you get to understand it. But for you not understanding it, meaning you are in the dark. So I'm saying all of that too to say, because I like to speak in layers, because I have united those different realms. Because to me, my motto has always been, simplicity reveals the master. But you do that by connecting those different worlds together. That's why the true spiritualists, they don't really focus on differences. Because we understand we are all one. But anyway, so a lot of that relate to actually beauty. That's why beauty cannot just be aesthetic. Like, to me, it just doesn't make any sense. Now, the other part of it that most people like to say, it's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Which is dope. I understand the concept. I understand what it means. But yet again, I still feel like beauty goes beyond that too. Beauty to me is like a spiritual quality that you have to awaken in you. The hollow, all of that, it's just reflecting that vibration inside of you. But yet we're gonna delve more into beauty too, because I'm feeling beautiful, baby. Can you shit? What's understood doesn't have to be said. I'm explaining that shit. Fuck that. I'm feeling beautiful. You hear me? I'm considered as fuck. But anyway, because essentially what that is saying is, you can only see the things that you understand. But I feel like beauty in itself, it's beautiful when you see it, though. It speaks for itself. It nourishes you, us. And I'm going to be talking about not just you being beautiful, too, how you got to create a beautiful community, too. Because ultimately, we are mirroring everything that we're doing. That's exactly what we... You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have your kid, you always telling this motherfucker, he's stupid, he's stupid, he's stupid. Guess what? Eventually, he or she's going to start believing that. It's going to reflect that. It's going to start, reflecting everything you've been saying about them. But on the flip side of that, that's why you should always cherish your kids, man. I know it may sound like overly like bullshit. Let them know how smart they are, because eventually they will believe that, and then they're gonna start acting in accordance. In other words, you are conditioning their mind, but you got to know what you're doing. But I'm saying all of that to say, because of that reflection, we all mirror our world. Even as a kid and even as a fucking adult. That's what they would call your role models. Then they shining that light through you, you following them. You acting like them. You are becoming them. Like for me, I had to mirror the motherfucking cosmic source. God himself. Or herself. That's my bitch anyway. I don't give a fuck. So they could reflect that to me. Oh, we're talking some shit. I'm getting way ahead of myself here. I'm on some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm giving out some smoke, and I'm on some smoke. You feel me? So I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Whoa, I'm just flying. Okay. So let's just stick back to, but the kid part, I think it was necessary. It's very necessary. A lot of us, niggas, you know what I'm saying? Talk right to your kids, you know what I'm saying? Give them that encouragement. Always put them on the fucking pedestal. Do that. Even if they're stupid. I know keep it real all you want. They're going to believe whatever you instill in them. And that's the difference too. Like I notice, a lot of kids who have a lot of success in life, their parents were very supportive of them. You could do that. Of course you can do it. Go ahead and do it. Or, they're always there. And the other ones that had to find ourselves, niggas like me, you know what I'm saying? You're like, hey, man, what are we going to do? You know what I'm saying? But, hey, we know how to navigate down here. We'll never get lost. You hear me? Shit, call me the GPS itself. I'm going to find my way home. Shit. No place like home, man. You got to come home, baby. You got to align yourself with yourself. But, I'm going to save the drama. So now, let's get back to it, guys. Okay, I need to stop, okay? Fucker. So, so that part needed to be said, all right? Cherish these motherfuckers. Now, let's get back to beauty now. So I do get the idea behind beauty's in the eye of the beholder, because, technically, if I'm saying she's beautiful and then to somebody else, she may not be beautiful. Again, we're referring to maybe, I don't know, like the aesthetic part of it. But we know when we look at the rainbow, damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know you don't have to be dramatic and shit, but it speaks for itself, man. It's reflecting something. In fact, oh shit, that's the reason, if you know anything about Oshun, Aphrodite, right? All of those, most of those deities who represents fucking beauty, they always have a fucking mirror. A lot of people think that's because they're conceited. No, that's not what it is. Because here's something else about beauty too. You don't see ugly bitches walking around with fucking mirrors. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they know they ugly or whatever the case is. But when you know you pretty, it's there's something in you that tells you that. You know it. Or you can see it. There's a state of mind. There's something you see in you. And then now you know you're beautiful. Hey. Hi. You know what I'm saying? It has to be something that you see in you. Now, granted, let's just go with the fucking bullshit. Let's just say you know you're a cute bitch or nigga, whatever the fuck, right? Then now at that point, you know, you're still on your pretty girl shit or your pretty boy shit. But you already got something that you already know. So that other side of beauty too, it's not, it's like, it's a state of, it's a realization. So again, that's why beauty to me, man, it's shit, like, I'm not going to say it's God, but it's a spiritual quality. You see what I'm saying? It's a spiritual quality that once you start to develop that in you, you know, you mirror, you're projecting that shit out, you're feeling it into yourself. So it's kind of like it's vibrant. It's very similar to love too. Yeah, I would say similar. Both of them hold a lot of weight. And in fact, you do beautiful shit for a nigga that you love. Right? So either if you want to look at it, let's just say on the romantic side of it, you know, like yo, check this out, right? You know I'm on some bullshit. What is it? Michael B. Jordan, right? He was dating Lori. So if you saw that clip, and this nigga put that shit out too. Anyway, so you know I'm on some bullshit. So when I'm talking about, if you want to take it on the romantic side, right? So check out that Valentine. I think it was the Valentine Day. You know, and he was showing you that's how a man does it. Well, I mean, they're not together anymore though, but that was just a side random shit. But I'm saying that just to say too, man, let's stop fucking around. I'm saying that to say that when you love somebody, you know, you want to give them beautiful things. Even when we're worshiping God, when we're giving like offerings, or we're giving, that's what worshiping is. We are inviting that person to come in so many ways, right? Or you calling on somebody, you worshiping them. And that's why we all should worship one another too, if you understand what I'm saying, on a healthy environment. That's why you got to tell these little motherfuckers, yo, nigga, you smart. I was like, oh my God, nigga, oh man, you got it. Anything you want. And I'm saying, shit, nigga, you could be an astronaut, nigga. And you even more than that, you're spiritual. So, you see what I'm saying? So if you because some people may feel uncomfortable because they got to tell the truth. You know, but again, there's layers in the truth. So, unless if I'm lying, I guess I'm flying. You know what I mean? So let's fly back to what we were talking about. Oh yeah, I was talking about those fucking deities. They always hold the fucking mirror. Oshun, yo, I've been getting into mythology. Like, I've been doing that. But my spirit led me back to it. Because now I'm deciphering, society in itself. But most importantly, it's also showing you the path of the spirit too, in different forms, and how they all relate, and that's where the knowledge comes in the relate. Anyway, why the fuck am I talking about this? What the fuck, man? What the fuck was I talking about this for? Let me rewind the selector. So we were talking about the mirror, because just like I was telling you about, right? So if you look at all the fucking beauty deities, and also love deities too, if I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying? Oshun's always taking care of her hair, You know, people always look at it as conceited. You're missing the point. We're talking some God shit, man. I don't know, but okay. How do you fall so short? I hear a lot of motherfuckers saying that shit. I'm like, what? Doesn't make sense. No. It's the reflection. It's showing you beauty is a mirror. You gotta, as you're seeing it on in you, you project that shit and it goes back and forth. So you need a light to reflect the light to you, and as you're getting the light and you're reflecting that light through you. That's what the mirror symbolizes. Not being conceited, niggas. I don't know who the fuck was talking about that, but anyway, I thought it had to be said. But anyway, no. You know what I'm saying? And even those bitches, like I said, you're not gonna see an ugly bitch walking around with a fucking mirror. You know, it's either like, you know, there's a low self-esteem or some shit. But the bitch that be on my, you know, there's a self-esteem here. There's a self-appreciation. And that's what beauty is about. Well, a big part of it. Because you also got to look at the projecting part of it too. You know, as you're reflecting that and how it, your confidence. Beauty act on all of that. It elevate the mind. That's your ecstasy, baby. Do you see what I'm saying? If when you take it the right way, we're not talking about looking at yourself, you know, 20, 25 times a day, you know. But if you're looking at yourself that way to see the beauty in you, or even to elevate yourself too. Listen, man. And that's what this whole, well, I don't want to turn beauty into this whole work, because beauty plays a big part, and love too, man. I'm not even talking about love yet. Jesus. You see what I'm saying? That's a whole different frequency, man. That's a whole vibe in itself. You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of the wise men, that's where we get our meal from, man. That's how we sustain ourselves. Oh, this is for the big boys. You feel me? Come on, man. You know, you got to nourish your mind, yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's how you know, God enjoys God. That's how you make the connection between your lower self and the higher self. So now, let's talk about some takeaway that you could actually how to become beautiful, right? So now we already know you got to be in fucking alignment with the person that you are. You know, you got to start valuing the person that you are, reflecting on you, seeing your gifts and talents. And that's how the self-esteem, you elevating your self-esteem. Another way of saying that, you're becoming valuable. Sacred, worthy, all of that. So when you understand, like, the impact that beauty has on you, but most importantly, how we mirror our life, that's the key thing. That's why you got to make your environment beautiful too. Another tip for you to get beautiful: get some arts in your motherfucking house. You know, it's not just the rich people shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a you know, you're feeding your mind behind it. You know, certain healthy, you know, painting, tableau, or fucking statue, whatever the fuck it is that means something to you. You know, that brings a life into your environment. Because that's how the god lives their life. That's why the Egyptians have so many fucking statues around them. These motherfuckers, they know more how to be beautiful. Shit, these niggas were beauty themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I got my look from. Yo, that's where I got my look from, man. You understand what I'm saying to you? You gotta be beautiful, baby. Be beautiful. So you gotta create an environment. So much so, how you mirror, how you projecting yourself. When you talk about the hood, there's nothing beautiful in it. Most of the fucking housing are trash. There's nothing beautiful. Because if you're mirroring, like, there's a depression that is being reflected here. Anxiety, bullshit. Niggas killing each other, you know what I'm saying? What? Like, can you imagine life being that? And that's what the niggas talking about? Like, I don't even want to hear it, bro. Well, you already know, baby. Because being a healer too, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have my door open for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's where you at, player? I got something for you too, nigga. Come get your medicine, motherfucker. Oh shit, y'all got me wilding over here. All I'm saying is, if you understand that, that's why at your house, it's important to make your house look beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Not just in buying expensive furniture and shit like that. That's not what I'm talking about. That could be part of it too. I mean, however the fuck you feel, that's on you. But I'm saying, like, by providing that type of environment, an inspiring spot, like, make it a home. That's what the whole feng shui is about. But what they're not telling you, again, I'm giving you the mystery behind it, which is we are mirroring our motherfucking life. When you go in a different neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas already telling you kids are playing over here. Speed limit's 25, nigga. They're reflecting something here. There's life in here. Kids are playing. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a beauty that is being reflected. Kids are playing here, and motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Oh, neighbors, how you doing? I mean, I ain't talking about the Ray, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting your sugar and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my man was saying, Chris Tucker, that nigga's wild. It was wilding. He said how you forgot to take your shit back from somebody, then you gotta ask them to borrow that shit. Yo, that shit was crazy. This nigga wilding. I fuck with him. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The neighborhood, like, there's a spirit that's being reflected there. So when you understand that, that's why, you know what I'm saying, adding beauty into your life is important, if you understand what I'm saying to you right now. By you adding that, it's projecting it to you, and you're reflecting that shit right back. And that's how you build your environment. By being beautiful. Well, my niggas, that's all I had for you today. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it short. You know what I'm saying? Be beautiful. You already know. I sent my late.